Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to give you guys an exterior and interior tour of the new Kia EV4. There is an embargo on the test drive, which I did here yesterday in Marbella in Spain. That video is going to drop next week, so stay tuned for that, subscribe for that, and hit that thumbs up button down below for that video. But today, I'm only allowed to show you guys this car on the exterior and on the interior, so that's what we're going to do today. Kempower offers some of the best DC fast chargers in the world with their unique, sleek, and modern load balancing charging satellites. The small satellites translates to elegant and streamlined charging locations. When you pull up to a Kempower charging station, you don't have to think about connecting to a charger that delivers the correct speed for your car. The Kempower load balancing chargers automatically will allocate the correct power to your car, maximizing the efficiency of the charging site. When connected, Kempower chargers have a QR code you can scan, so this way you can easily monitor the charging session remotely regardless of payment method. That is just super cool. A huge thanks to my friends at Kempower in Finland for sponsoring this video. So this new EV4 for me is a very interesting car because not only does this have, the cool new design language of Kia with the star map, front light design here, and also this beautiful gray color. The car we have here is a GT line, top of the spec. But what's really cool here is that this is the first electric car to come from Kia and a major manufacturer in a while that isn't an SUV. So this is a C-segment hatchback. So this is like Volkswagen Golf size, and it's about 4.4 meters long. It comes in two battery pack sizes, a standard range and also a long range model with a WLTP rated range of 625 kilometers in the hatchback. There's also going to be a fastback version. I didn't test drive that. I don't think many of you are interested in that car. I think the hatchback is the most interesting because it is shorter and it also has, this cool design from Kia. C-segment pricing, I'm going to put all the specs for you guys on the screen down below, but the pricing is going to be around 35,000 euros for the standard range version. And there we go. Can we open up? So if you come closer, I'm just going to show you guys the trunk here. There's no frunk on this car. 435 liters in this hatchback version. This is a little bit big. When I was loading my camera yesterday, not the most practical, and also not that much underfloor storage here, but it is a nice size. You can fold down the rear seats and you can get, an extended cargo capacity. If we move over to this side again, you can see that this car has a very long wheelbase of more than 2.8 meters, which is about 10 centimeters longer than the Tesla Model 3. In a smaller footprint, and you're going to see that from the inside when I show you guys the interior, that it is a big rear seat for being a car that is only little more than 4.4 meters long. No frunk, so there's nothing to show you guys up front, but here we have the charge port here, DC charge port. With the big battery pack, we're talking 10 to 80% in 31 minutes. With the small battery pack, 29 minutes. The big battery pack has a peak charging speed of 135 kilowatts, which in my opinion is a bit slow for a car that is launched in 2025. I mean, guys, we're in late September 2025. We're almost in 2026, and it seems to be the standard today. Moving forward, I just went to the IAA that cars are going to hit a 20 or a sub 20 minute 10 to 80%. So I think this is a little bit of a missed opportunity from Kia to not include that fast charging. I mean, you don't have to do 800 volt architecture, but the Volkswagen ID3, the Skoda Elroq, and the MBB platform competitors, which are the strongest competitors, in my opinion, in this segment, do 10 to 80% charge times on 400 volt architectures in like 24 to 25 minutes. I think this being a new car should be better because there is a lot of things to like about this new EV4. So as I said, we have the top of the line GT line here, and let's see if we can turn on the ignition because it's pretty warm here in Marbella. It's like 30 degrees Celsius. I'm not complaining, I'm just reporting that it's a little bit warm, and maybe I could run the AC there a little bit. There we go, auto, there we go. So this is the GT line, as I said, and it has a really nice interior. So in my opinion, Kia have some of the nicest artificial leather in the business. These seats are heated and ventilated, and I really like, this pattern just the look of them. They're blue here, dark blue with dark blue carpeting, dark blue details here. And then you have, you know, this white up top with the white headrest. You have white details here on the dashboard. It's a really nice place to spend time. I mean, you don't have as high of quality materials as you have in the EV9, but again, this is a, you know, much cheaper car. But for what it is, it's actually pretty nice. These are soft touch plastics, these are soft touch. And what I really like is the ergonomics in some of these Kias, because we have physical buttons here on the steering wheel. We have, you know, a wheel for your controls over here. You have a wheel for your volume, and also have normal stocks. You have normal buttons and switches for mirrors, for windows, for your heated seats, for your memory settings here on the door. And also you have physical buttons here for your climate. You have these touch capacitive buttons, which are shortcuts. And in front of the driver, you have what they call their panoramic something screen. I'm going to put it up for you guys now. I totally forgot. But the driver display is 12.3 inches. You have this climate screen here for your HVAC controls, 5.3 inches. And then you have an infotainment system here, which is 12.3 inches wide. And also, they were talking about this being a hatchback, so you can get the seat lower by about 40 millimeters compared to the EV3. But in my opinion, I wish I could get the steering wheel just a little bit lower, and also the seat a little bit lower, because I do like to sit low and sporty in my cars. But again, remember guys, my reference point is my private vehicle, which is a Porsche Taycan, which is a car you sit very low in. So almost every car is going to feel, you know, high and tall compared to that. But I wish you could just move the seat a little bit lower, because I just feel you're sitting a little bit too high. So wireless charger here. You also have all of your, you know, your IOs here, your USB-C ports. You have, you know, your 12 volt outlet there, dual cup holders. You have storage here, armrest. Yeah, it's just a practical and spacious cabin, plenty of headroom. Width-wise also pretty nice, and also my legs to the dashboard. Yeah, it is pretty roomy here in the front of the EV4. So on the exterior, I talked about the wheelbase being 2.8 meters long, and that's what you're gonna get here in the rear. You're gonna get a lot of knee room. It is pretty decent, that wheelbase, but for me, the seating position is a bit weird, because the floor is high because of the battery pack, and also because the way they made the seat base, even though I can't get the seat low enough, there's still no room for my feet underneath the front seat. So I'm sitting in a little bit of an awkward position, and because the floor is high and the seat base isn't as high to compensate, I don't have nearly enough under thigh support. So yes, there is a lot of knee room, but I don't have the best seating position. That's a compromise. And also here in the middle, yes, okay, it's pretty nice to have that seating position, that flat floor, but headroom is pretty limited. Again, I'm sitting behind myself here. I'm about 180 centimeters or 5'11", and I have decent knee room, but there is a compromise when it comes to seat comfort. So there we go, guys. That was an exterior and interior tour of the new Kia EV4. Talking a little bit about the specs. And remember guys, next week is the embargo. Next week, the embargo of the test drive is going to be lifted, so you will see that video here on the channel. And if you don't want to miss that out, please hit that subscribe button down below, and also that notification bell so YouTube notifies you guys when that video goes up. So tell me what you think of the EV4 exterior and interior, the pricing, and the specs in the comment section down below. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.